Good morning to all. Very happy to see you all in the morning. Today we are going to discuss on a very important topic on our subject computational thinking and Python programming. So the topic which we are going to see is dictionary. So before going to start with an introduction on dictionary, just tell me in general what is meant by a dictionary. In general. So generally dictionary consists of lot of words which associated with meaning. Am I right? A lot of words associate with meaning. Probably if you not find any meaning for a particular word, probably where you will go into search dictionary, right? So there should be a word and there should be a meaning for that, which means if you want to find some meaning for the data, so you will go for dictionary. Similarly, in our programming language too, we will be having a concept called dictionary. There, it will be associated with two things. One will be key attributes, second one will be key value. So, key attributes in the sense it represents the name of the attribute, whereas value represents the value belongs to the key attribute. Is it right? So, we'll go in detail with this. So, this where dictionary varies with the programming part. So, we'll move into the topic now, dictionary. So the general definition what we will give for dictionary. A dictionary is a collection which is unordered, changeable and indexed. In Python dictionary are written with the curly brackets and they have key and values. Right? So this is where dictionary vary in the programming part. So we can say that it's a collection of data, but data should not be in an order way. So as you know what is in an order, it should be on a sequence order. For example, 1, 2, 3. Likewise, it should be in an order, but in arrangement of data in a dictionary, it is not in an order. So it will be in a shuffled manner, right? And also if you want to make any changeable, want to make any modification, this is will be helpful. And also to access the data in a dictionary, we are using index. So each data will be assigned an index. So based on the index, we will access the data from the dictionary, right? So this is the actual syntax which will be followed for dictionary, which means curly bracket, the open curly bracket, right? I would say is the program part. So this is where you have to represent how the dictionary. As I already said, dictionary has two things. One will be key attributes and second one will be key values. So key in the sense it represents the name of the attribute. Value represent the value belongs for the attribute, right? For example, what is name? Name represents the key. If I say myself Arun, right? So that is a value belongs to the key name, right? So this is where the dictionary deals. So we'll move next. The first step, we are supposed to create the dictionary. How we are supposed to create the dictionary, right? So this program will explain about how we are going to create a dictionary. So this is a syntax you can give and just giving us this dict. So here kindly give it in a single word, don't give it in a two separate word, right? So it will be in odd. So any name you can give here. So I'm just giving us this dict equal to open bracket. So this is the curly bracket which is indicating for dictionary. And to my assumption, I'm just going to use three key and three key value. So which means to my assumption, I'm just declaring the first key as brand, second one as model, third one as year. Since it is a key, it should be given with the double quotes. Right. So brand is a key and model is a key and year is a key. So this is the first key, model is second one, year is the third one. And we already know that dictionary will always associate the value with the key. Right. So which means this brand having an associate value as Ford. Right. Ford is a value associated with brand key. Similarly, Mustang is a value which is associated with model. but here 1964 is a value associated with year. So you can ask a question that why for a number you are not supposed to give the double quotes. Since it is a number, you're not supposed to declare with double quotes. If you are declaring apart from numbers as a string, you are supposed to give double quotes, right? Here, this is a program. We have created a dictionary. The dictionary name called thisdict, and three key values, key names we are given: brand, model, year, and Ford Mustang and 1964 are the values. And finally, we are just printing the dict. So I'm giving the statement print this dict, right? So we will see the demo of this. This is the output part. I will show the live demo for you so that you can clearly understand. So after running the program, you are getting what are all the key and values associated with that you will get. The output also will be shown with the dictionary symbol, open bracket and close bracket, right? So now we have seen about how to create a dictionary and how to print the values and key in the dictionary. Now, so second thing, after creating the dictionary, if you want to access any data from the dictionary, how you will access the data? There comes this logic, right? So if you want to access the data from the dictionary, we are supposed to use x equal to, which is a temporary variable, any name you can give, x equal to what is the dictionary name you are given. So that's dictionary name you can give, open bracket, right? You have to give open bracket, which is a square bracket, and based on the dictionary, what is the key name you are given, that name you are supposed to give. Because here we have created brand, model, year, right? So in this, any one key we are supposed to give. So I'm giving the second key name as model, right? So here it just display only the value which is associated with the key model. Am I right? So this tick is a dictionary name, and inside that I just want to access any one data which is only accessible with the key. So there is three key names it is given. One is brand, another one model, a third one is year. So I'm accessing the second one. So I'm just giving the name as model. So if you are going for running the part, right? So after creating the dictionary, then if you are giving print text, so it will display as Mustang. Whatever value is assigned here, that will be printed here, right? Right. So I will go and show the live demo session for you based on these two concepts, right? Okay. First, I will go for how to create a dictionary. So I already installed the Python over in my system. I'm just going for in Windows. So programs and just going for Python 3.6. I'm just clicking IDLE. So it will open with the shell mode. Right. So I'm going to do in a script mode. I'm just going file, new. Right. Okay. So here, okay. Right. So here we have created a dictionary and just typing the same thing. I am creating a dictionary name as this dict, right? So this is a name you are supposed to give and just giving equal symbol. Then since it is a dictionary, you have to open with the curly bracket. So you can give shift plus square bracket, you will give curly braces, right? So assume that we are creating three key and three values. So key represent the identification of the name, value represent the value associated for the key. So I'm just giving name as brand, just giving clothes. Since it is a key, you are supposed to use only double quotes. Then colon, which indicating the separation of key and value. So brand is a key and the value which you are supposed to give. without value we are not supposed to give, right? So I'm giving brand as Ford, right? So I'm just giving whatever PPT is available, so it will be easily understand for you. I'm just giving as Ford. So assume that we are creating a second key as model. So model, and just closing the key and comma, sorry, just giving quotes and followed with value as Mustang. And just closing the quotes. Then second key is name is model and value is Mustang. Third one it is represented as year. And just closing here and just giving colon and just assigning for this value is 1964. Since it is a number, we are not supposed to give in quotes. So we are given here and just closing the bracket. Is it clear? Right. Now we want to print the values and key in the dictionary. So for that we are supposed to use print statement. What is the dictionary name we have given? This dic. Right. And just closing here. Right. So I'm just saving the file. So go for file, save. So I'm giving as dic. Just right. Okay. I will show the unfile too. Okay. Okay. So I will run the file here. So are you able to see the output here? Yes. So here you can see the value and key of the dictionary, right? So first one, but in the output it should be displayed only in the single quotes. So brand, the key is given, Ford, the value is given for the second one. Second key model, value is Mustang. Third one is year, then number, right? Is it clear? Fine. Then we'll go to the second concept, right? The second concept explains about the, this is the output which you have seen, right? Second concept for accessing any one data from the dictionary, right? Assume that we are supposed to give the statement as okay, right? So after creating dictionary, if you want to access only one particular data, so I'll just delete this. The same dictionary will keep and temporarily creating a variable x equal to, and then what is the dictionary name I given as this dic. Just instead of curly bracket you are supposed to give square bracket, so which data you are going to supposed to access. So I'm just giving as model, so this is given as model, just closing the quotes and closing the bracket. Now this statement indicates that in the dictionary we are going to access the model, key and value, right? Model, key and value associated with this. I just want to print X. So I'm just saving the file and just run the file. So do you see the output of this? Only Mustang alone, right? So the value associated model is Mustang. So instead of model, if you are supposed to give as band, right? So I'm just save, just run. So you will get the output as 4, right? Are we getting the output? Yes. Instead of that, suppose if you are giving us year, so what is the expected output will be there? It should be 1964. Am I right? Yes. So now this program explain about how we have to access any one particular key which is associated with the value in the dictionary, right? So this is a demo of that, right? Now we'll move to the next one. There is another method if you want to access a particular key in a dictionary. There you can create temporary variable and you can just represent the dictionary name and square bracket. The another concept we are using a function called get. There is a method name called get, right? With this method you can access at any data from the dictionary. So we are supposed to give same way a variable equal to the dictionary name which is created, and we are supposed to use dot operator because if you are accessing any methods or function inside the dictionary, you have to use dot operator followed by the function name. So here the function name we are supposed to use as get. So get in the sense we want to retrieve the data from the dictionary. So inside get, what is the value you are supposed to get based on the key you are supposed to give. So here model. So here the program we have created a dictionary and using this dot get of model, then we are printing X. Similarly, we are getting the output as mustache. So there is two possible way. Either you can use method or you can use directly with this. If you are using method, you are supposed to use dot operator followed by the method. So we will try this too. So I will make the changes in the program, right? So this is the first method. So I'm just making the change. So x equal to this dict of dot operator is used for accessing the method and using get open bracket and just giving the key and just giving as model and closing. Is it right? So I'm just saving the file. Okay. So I'll just run the file. What is the output you'll get? Mustache. If you are getting instead of model, if you are putting band, what you will get? Right. So if you are putting band, what will happen? I'll just and here you will get 4. Right. Similarly, instead of that band, if you are putting as year, I just save the file, then run the file. So you are getting the output as 1964. Is it clear? This is another way of getting accessing a particular data with the dictionary, which is using the method called get. So get is a method to access the data. Right. Fine. So far we have gone through how to create a file, how to print a dictionary. Second thing, how to access a particular data directly with the dictionary, and how to access the data with the help of using get method. Right? So these are the things we have seen. Now we'll move to if you want to make any changes is the values associated with the key in the dictionary. For example, we know that the key, brand, model, year, instead of 1964, I just want to make the changes as 2020. If I want to change how we are supposed to change, right? This way we are supposed to use. How we are, this is the statement we are supposed to give. Dictionary name, bracket, which is a key we are supposed to change, that key equal to what is the value, updated value you are supposed to give, just give. Automatically it will update the 1964 to 2018, right? Shall we check? Right, we will check here. Here dictionary I will keep here, and I just want to update the value of year. So I'm giving dictionary name as this dict bracket double quotes. I just want to change the year. So the key name is given as year. So I'm giving here as year, just closing this and bracket. And what is the updated value I'm giving as 2020. Is it clear? And inside that print, I am supposed to give the dictionary name. So I'm giving as district. So I'm just closing the data and save the file and run the file. So are we getting the updated value here? Yes. So here the value of 1964 is changed to 2020. Right? Is it clear? If you are giving us 2025, So we'll change, we'll check whether it's getting or not. Yes, now we are getting the output as 2025. So whatever value if you have changed, you can make the changes. Is it clear? If I'm giving as band and instead of 4, if I'm giving as Maruthi, Maruti, right? So we'll check whether we are getting the output or not. So there is an error because since it is a string, we are supposed to give in double quotes. So I'm just giving, if you have a number, we are supposed to give directly, but here we are using string, right? And just in giving in double quotes, we will check whether we are getting the output or not. Are we getting the output? Instead of 4, we are getting Malvi. So these are the way how to make the changes, right? So now we have seen about how to make changes in the dictionary in a single key, right? Now, how to use looping concept in a dictionary, right? So generally we know that what is meant by looping. So if you want to perform the iteration again and again until it satisfies the condition, am I right? Similarly, if you are having multiple, for example, if you are in a dictionary, we have seen the example that 3 key, right? So instead of getting each and every time the input from the user, so we make it an iteration so that it automatically print the value. How we will do? For that, we are using the concept called for loop concept. Using for loop is the best method to execute the looping concept. So here, for x is a variable we are declaring in, and the dictionary name we are supposed to give, and for the loop concept we are supposed to end it with colon, and we have to make it as print x. For every iteration, what is the x value is assigned, automatically it will check the condition. If it is true, it will print the x value. Is it clear? Okay. So we will check the condition. Here, this is a program. Already we have created the dictionary. Just creating the for x in dict and just printing here. So here it displaying the output as brand model in year. But it displays only the key. It does not display the value. If you are using for loop concept, it will display only the key, not display about the value. So shall we check this? Are we getting the output or not? Right? So we will go to here. So same dictionary path. Uh, so here I'm just making as for x in dictionary name I'm given as this dict and colon followed by print of x. Here, why I am using x? X is a variable, and for each iteration, it will take one key for the iteration and it will print the value. Right? If you're not giving this, so that it will not go for iteration. For iteration, you are supposed to give a temporary variable for each iteration. Right? So general, first time x it will assign band, second time it will go for model, and third one will go for year. Right? So shall we check we are getting the output or not? So I'm just saving the file and just run the file. So it has to display band, model, and year. Are we getting the output? Yes. So we are getting the output. So this is way you can use the looping concept of for loop in a dictionary. Is it clear? So now we have seen the concept of using loop in a dictionary. Is it clear? Okay. Suppose for example, if you want to print all values in a dictionary but one by one, if you want to print all the values one by one, right? Using looping concept, how we can print? You can use this there in the for loop. Inside the printf statement, instead of x, you can give it as this dict of x. If you are using this dict of x, so the value of the dictionary will be printed in a one by one. If you are just giving x, it will just print only the key. But if you want to print the value, we are supposed to give like this. We have to give it as this dict of x, so that it will print the value of the key one by one. So shall we check? Is it clear? This dict of bracket x will print the value of the key in the dictionary. Right. So we will check here. So we will go for the program part. Now we'll check. We want to just print the values of a dictionary. If you are just giving X, it will print band, model, and year. But we don't want that. We just want to print the values of Ford, Mustang, and year. Is it clear? So for that, using looping, we are supposed to give inside print what is the dictionary name we are give. I'm just giving us this dic. Then square bracket we are supposed to give instead of, then inside that you are supposed to give it as X. What is the variable you are given as X? So I'm just closing the bracket. So I just save the file. It has to print the output as Ford, Mustang, and 1964. Are we getting the output? Yes. Here it's shown the output. So it's getting as Ford, Mustang, and year. So this is the way how to use looping concept and print the values of the key in the dictionary. Is it clear? So this clearly explained about how we are supposed to print the value of the key in a dictionary. Two things using looping concept. Either you can print just key alone using for loop. That is one way. Second thing, either you can use value to print, right? So that you can use same for loop concept, but inside the print statement, instead of X, you can give it as this dic of square bracket X. It will display the value, right? Okay. So if you want to print using the method too, we can use this concept, which is dot values. So it will, using the method concept, we can print the values here. So we will check it here. Here, instead of in the print statement, I'm just deleting here, just giving it as X. Using method concept, how we can execute. So for X in dic and followed by dot operator, and we are using the method called values and open bracket and close bracket, right? So I'm just saving the file. I will run the file here. So it will display the output. So are you getting the output? Yes. The same output we are using, but here using the method called values. So there is two way you can use directly using for loop, or second way you can use the method concept called values. So this is another method to print the values of a dictionary. Is it clear for everyone? Right. Then, for example, if we want to print both key and value, so far we have gone through either a key or value, but now we are supposed to print both key and value. How we can give? While in the for loop, we are supposed to give as for, instead of normal single x variable, we are supposed to give two variable as x comma y, and in dictionary name we are supposed to give followed by the method called item. Their value, it represents the value associated with the key, but here item represent both key and as well as value, right? And followed by colon, and in print statement instead of x you are supposed to give it as x comma y. So this is the method we are supposed to use for printing both key and value. Is it clear? So if you are making the program in the dictionary, you will get the output as both key and value, right? So we will check whether we are getting the output or not. So I'm just go to the program part here and giving us x comma y, and in dic, then instead of values I'm just giving us items, just colon is as it is followed. Then in print statement I'm giving as print comma x comma y. So I'm just save the file and just run the file, right? So are we getting the output? Yes. So it shows both the key as well as value. So for band is a key and Ford is a value. Model is a key, Mustang is the value. Year is a key and 1964 is the value, right? Is it clear? Okay. So, so with this, and just summarize the concept of dictionary. So in today's class, we have gone through important concept of dictionary. So in general, I just want to recap. In dictionary, it will be two things. It must be a collection of key and values. So key represent the attribute and value represent the value associated with key, right? So in the first thing, how to create a dictionary, we have seen. And in dictionary, if you want to print the entire dictionary as it is a key and value, we can use. And second thing, if you want to access any one particular data, then we can use access the data with the key, right? If you are giving key, then automatically the value will be printed. That is one way. Another thing, if you are using get method, you can get the particular value, right? And then if you want to use the looping concept, we can use for loop, and in for loop directly also you can able to access the data. And second thing we have seen about using uh, values function, we can print a separate value in the dictionary. That is one thing. Or if you want to print both key and as well as value, so you can be able to use as a variable as x comma y, and you can use a method as items, right? With this, I'm concluding the class of today. Thank you.